This is regular. I've made a big splash in our wall. Our turkey that looks like this one's finished. This is unsmoked turkey, of course. And I have it in a non-stick pan, boiling hot oil, and we are gonna fry our drumstick down here. Traditionally, my mother would probably keep the water, or the brine, if you want to call it, but I'm not gonna keep that because it is very fatty and there will be of no use to it. But you can, of course, definitely put it in a bowl or put it in a container and squeeze it and use that for fried rice or whatever you're gonna make, or you can add this, a little bit of this to your sauce, whatever you like. So I'm gonna join this. But if you don't have a strong sink like myself, I would recommend putting this into a bag and then squeezing it into the bin rather than putting it into your sink, as this will definitely, this is oil and fat, and it's gonna harden up with cold weather and clog up your pipes. So if they're not very strong, and you're gonna have yourself a big problem. So go ahead, dispose it the way you would, and I'll be right back. So I've got my turkey is done. I'll show you what it looks like when it's like uncut. I'm just gonna cut it up into bite-sized pieces like this. So I'm gonna cut it up bite-sized pieces. Taking off any gunky parts. No one wants to eat those gunky parts. Everyone has a preference though on how they want it to be like. I'm using a fork because like I have nails on and this is just infection control. So of course I'm just gonna cut it off like this, and then I'm gonna wait for it to cool down, and then I'll just shred it then. And this is gonna go in our soup, just add a bit of flavor of course, and then so that Mrs. Ale family has got some soup and doesn't have to worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and cook this, and I shall be back. Ideally, I shouldn't have made it as soft as it is, but I just keep in mind so that it's small people also eating, like toddlers and babies. So it has to be to some degree small and soft. But I know when I would be back home, and my mother would make this quite big. So if she's watching, hello mother. Yes, I can make food indeed by myself. And to my little sister who's also watching. The best little sister in the whole wide world. So I'm just gonna cut this as small as I can, get as much as I can. Then I will be back after I've cut everything up. Now I'm just really getting everything I can off this. So I've skinned it as much as I can. It's really big. Gonna have a little on there. I'm gonna put this all in my box. So, wash our hands of course. So now I'm going to get a bowl just to put some atta inside here. So I put a little bit in here. I will show you, but I'll have to pour this out. But I put a little bit in here just for our chicken drumsticks. So I'm just frying it Now, I'm just checking on it. It's on the highest heat. We're gonna touch the batter. So just be mindful to have anything around because it's flat. Just check it out. I've just rotated them just a wee bit, just so that the all parts am getting as much crispiness as possible. If I did that maximum crispiness might not be reached. That sounds very sciencey. It mightn't be reached because it is a frying pan, and I would need to pull out like oil up to here, and that is very tight, so but I will make it what I have. That's fine. Again, that goes down. I'm going to take it over to our soup. So I've just added some turkey to it. And it looks absolutely delicious. Reminds me of tomato and basil sauce. But I have a tin here, container that I'm going to use to put inside of it. Be very conscious of this, very hot. Here's, well, not here, but like the time you add it in your meat, you can add different types of meat. So you can add like shaki, pomo, all that kind of stuff you can add. But because we only have some of this, we should add that. And then again, we're gonna put this in the freezer and store it so that whenever we want to have rice, eba, yam, or just to enjoy some soup or make some efo, you could have done that. We're adding some spinach also. But for now, this is your basic sauce. And then I'll let you know when our yummy food is ready. So I just added in the soup that I set aside and I already showed you. And I've added it to the same pot just to keep the same seasoning in. And the chicken is fried, of course, lightly fried, just crisping the both sides. And I've added in some soup. On the hot. Just leaving it there. So, just a little bit of turkey there. I'm going to dish this away. But Sinead, that is the end of our cooking adventures. Thanks for clicking and watching this video from AO Family. But as always, like, subscribe, and click the link in the bio, of course. Follow all AO Family's socials.